Morning dear language lovers. Today on March 8th, Friday 2024, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major aims of the Hindu daily. I am Chintu M from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate language awareness by going through the major aims of the paper and to see how words are structured there so that we can use them in our daily communication. We go with the first usage of the day. Sena Rao SC asks if Maharashtra speaker contradicted verdict. We start with the purely political news. Sena, this has been set against the backdrop of the ongoing conflict in Maharashtra Shiva Sena faction. Sena stands for the abbreviated form of Shiva Sena. Then comes a very important word called ROW. As you know, it has got multiple meanings. It has got multiple pronunciation also. Here it is pronounced Rao. Rao is a noisy argument. Rao. R-O-W. Rao. Rao. The same R-O-W can be row. So it's a line of things, or as a verb you row a boat. So that is a very important observation. That is why we say in English language, words can be very much tricky. A word has got multiple meanings, multiple pronunciations. SC asks, the door is SC. What does it do? It asks. ASK is a beautiful verb, probably a very common verb.
Ask.
You put a question to someone. SC asks if Maharashtra speaker contradicted verdict. Contradict. CONTRADICT. So the prefix contra is very important. Contra means against something.
Contradict.
There are three specific syllables. Contradict. And the accent falls from the third syllable. Contradict. To say the opposite of what someone else has said. Contradicted verdict. VERDICT. Again, this has got a beautiful pronunciation. Verdict. The middle R is silent. Verdict. It's an opinion, decision made after judging the facts. It's a beautiful sentence. SC asks. SC does ask. Does SC ask? Why does SC ask? SC asks, doesn't it? Beautiful sentence. Now we move to the next item. SC to consider contempt plea against SBI. Again, the word SC is repeated. SC stands for, as you know, Supreme Court. SC to consider. Here the word consider will act as an infinitive form of the verb. CONSIDER.
Consider.
The accent falls from the second syllable. Consider. Beautiful. You spend time thinking about a possibility. Consider. Contempt plea. That is a very important word. CONTEMPT. That is a very important noun. Contempt. There are two syllables. Contempt. It's a strong feeling of disliking and having no respect for someone. Contempt plea against SBI. Contempt of court. Contempt plea. PLEA has got a long E sound.
Plea.
Is an urgent and emotional request. Plea against SBI. The next news item goes like this. Kashmiris breathing freely now, says Modi. It's a comment from India's Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi. Kashmiris are breathing. BREATHING. So it's a very interesting word. Breathing. Okay. This sound is very prominent. The act of taking air into your lungs and releasing it, breathing. So Kashmiris are breathing. They're enjoying freedom, basically. Are breathing freely. Freely is a very interesting adverb. ly endings can be adverbs. Freely can be without being controlled or limited. Freely, beautiful. We go to the next news item. Khan sacks Calicut Sanskrit Varsity VCs. Khan This is talking about Kerala's governor Arif Muhammad Khan Sachs. What does he do? SSCK. As you know, SSCK can act as a noun and a verb. Since here it is after a doer, that must be verb. Sack. It's a very modern verb.
Sack.
There's got a single syllable. When you sack someone, what happens? You remove someone from a job. Khan Sachs. Calicut Sanskrit Varsity VCs. VC stands for Vice Chancellors. Ghan sacks, Ghan does sack, does Ghan sack, then does not sack. Why does Ghan sack? Ghan sacks Calicut Sanskrit Varsity VCs doesn't he? Calicut Sanskrit Varsity VCs are sacked by Ghan. All these language properties can be expected here. Now we move to the suicide. Women inducted into rescue services for first time. Women, WOMEN. The pronunciation is very tricky.
Women.
Women. The two vowel letters are O and E, but they have the sound of E. Women.
Women.
Women, the accent falls on the first syllable. Women. Inducted. Induct, INDUCT. It has got a beautiful pronunciation.
Induct.
Intact. Induct.
Induct.
Induct. Accent for second syllable. Induct, to introduce someone formally. Women are inducted into rescue services for first time. First. FIRST. So the pronunciation is very interesting.
First.
First. Now we move to last suicide of the day. States OTT to focus on films with artistic cultural value. States OTT, state apostrophe S of the state, OTT over the top. To focus, FOCUS.
Focus.
That O sound is very interesting. The letter O has got O sound, focus. To focus. It can act as a noun or a verb. Here it must be a verb. You concentrate on that, on films. Okay, that's very important with FILM. There's a tricky letter combination.
Film.
Film, around films with artistic cultural value. Artistic cultural value. So there is an adjective, CULTURAL. So it's a very beautiful adjective.
Cultural.
Cultural, cultural, related to the habits, traditions, and beliefs of a society. Cultural.
Cultural.
So, dear language lovers, this is how we make use of the vocabulary present in the newspaper for our language growth. This is how we make sure that we are in the field of updated vocabulary in English language. So, this is how we can start our best habits to improve our language in the morning itself. I wish you all the best in your language journey to upgrade yourself. All the best in your language journey. Thank you very much.